Hi, let's talk about spiritual accountability. If you're like me, you sometimes take moments to really stop and pause and go inside and ask Spirit a question. And then you hear the answer and you appreciate the clarity. And then you go live your life. And then you start wondering, did I hear that correctly? Maybe I didn't hear that correctly. Maybe there was static in the channel. Now, mind you, this level has so many distractions. There can be a lot of static in the channel, like my own preferences, my own desires, what other people say I should do, bright, shiny, glittery things like, cat videos, whatever, right? So yes, we can sometimes not bring the information through clearly. Of course, our ego can obfuscate our direct line into our higher wisdom. But if we're pretty sure we've brought through the information clearly, then there comes time for us to pay obeisance to that, to follow that guidance. And that's where the rubber meets the road. So I was just asking Spirit something yesterday, and it was something that was so consternating. I think I just made up a use for that word to me, that I actually got sick over it. In fact, my voice is still hoarse. And so I went inside. I went, wait, I'm not listening. So I went inside and I listened to the angels, and they gave me an answer, and I'm not comfortable with it because it means I have to set a boundary with someone who's in a position of power. And yet, I know that when I don't listen to that voice shuts up because it doesn't inflict on us. Spirit doesn't inflict, right? Because we have free will or free choice. So, to my experience, there's nothing more challenging than that voice quieting, because that voice is like a stream of light from God into this level. So when you hear those voices, no matter what the counsel is, commandeer all parts of you to follow them. So let's do a really quick exercise to get ourselves in cooperation. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but if you're like me, one part's pulling this way and the other part's pulling that way. Like, I really want to eat healthy. I really want to lose those 5 pounds. I really want the chocolate cake, right? And we're like this. So what can help to start walking those parts of us in alignment with the same goal is to really take a moment and to listen to ourselves, even to that younger voice that says, but I really want the chocolate cake. And if we can listen to it and say, what is it you really want? Do you really want perhaps the sweetness of our own love? Do you really want the immediate comfort of the Spirit? Let me take your hand now and guide you to that. So if you would, just close your eyes for a moment. Connect in, put a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart. And see a stream of light from your heart to your belly. In your belly, second and third chakra, is where that inner child is, that younger part of us. And just ask them, what is your hesitation in following this guidance? And listen to them and just give them empathy. I really hear that you want. And what is it you hear? And now ask them, how can I give you that right now? And then give it to them. And now share with them why it's so important for you to follow the higher guidance. Go ahead and tell them why it's important for you to follow the higher guidance. And so now tell them, like you would sweetly and gently a child, because they are, why it's so important for you to follow that higher guidance. And ask them, knowing that information, and with this connection that you now have with them, if they're willing to cooperate with you to follow that higher guidance. And no matter what you hear, flood them with so much love, appreciation, and gratitude. This is a very important part of you. This is the magical part of you. This is the part that enjoys life, engages in life, loves life. So it behooves you to have a conscious relationship with them. So sprinkle them in glittery dust, in moonshines and sunshine and gentle rain showers of love. And just notice if you don't feel a little more calm than you did before we started this exercise. If you don't also feel a little more grounded, a little more present. I hope so, and I hope this was helpful. Do place something in the comments and let me know, and also let me know any other videos, any other subject you'd like to see. Thank you so much.